Well, you all are the percussion session, so it goes Hine Matov. Oh, so we'll try it. Hine Matov Umanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. 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 How good it is, how good it is, how sweet it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hine Matov Umanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Umanayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Shevet Achim Gam Yachad.
Well, how good it is for us to be together tonight for Shabbat. Welcome, welcome. We're going to begin on page 2 and 3 with lighting our Shabbat candles. Sabina is going to do the honors for us.
ברוך אתה אדוני, אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר קידשנו במצוותיו וציוונו להדליק נר של שבת.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר של Shabbat.
We'll continue on page 6. We read responsively towards the bottom of the page. Page 6. May the door of this synagogue be wide enough to receive all who hunger for love, all who are lonely for friendship.
May it welcome all who have cares to unburden, thanks to express, hopes to nurture.
May the door of this synagogue be narrow enough to shut out pettiness and pride, envy and enmity.
May its threshold be no stumbling block to young or straying feet.
May it be too high to admit complacency, selfishness, and harshness.
May this synagogue be, for all who enter, the doorway to a richer and more meaningful life.
We'll continue now on page 344, all the way in the back of the book, almost, for Shir Chadash, Sing a New Song Unto God, page 344.
Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash, Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. Sing unto God, all the earth, a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz, Shiru l'Adonai shir chadash. I will sing unto God a new song.
As we enter into Shabbat now, we'll take a moment of quiet to help us transition from the busyness of our week into the restful time of Shabbat. We continue quietly. We continue on page 20 of our prayer books as we welcome Shabbat with Lecha Dodi. When we get to the final verse, verse 9, at that time, everyone's invited to rise and face the entrance to welcome Shabbat. Page 20 and 21.
Lecha Dodi likat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela Lecha Dodi likat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad Hishmiyanu el hamiuchad Adonai echad u'shmo echad L'shem ol tiferet v'litila Lecha Dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela Lecha Dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha Ki makor habracha Mirosh mekedem nesucha Sof ma'aseh b'machshava techila Lecha Dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela Lecha Dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela Hitoreli, hitoreli Ki ba'orech kumi ori Uri, uri, shir daberi Kavod Adonai alaych nigla Lecha Dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela Lecha Dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela. You're invited to stand. Boi v'shalom ateret ba'ala Gam b'simcha uv'tzoch Toch emunei yom segula Boi chala, boi chala Lecha Dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela Lecha Dodi likrat kala B'nei Shabbat nikabela.
Please remain standing. We continue with the Chatzi Kaddish on page 26.
Yitgadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbi
Amen.
B'yom divrach hirutei V'yomlich malchutei B'chayechon uvyomechon Uv'chaye dechol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala, ba'agala Uvizman kariv V'imru
Amen.
Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam u'la'olmei almaya. Yitbarach. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shmei t'kudusha
B'richu.
le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata
Tushbechata v'nechemata damiran be'alma.
v'imaru.
Amen. Page 28.
La 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Baruch hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach. HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach. HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Please be seated. We read together at the bottom of page 29. O God, you are as near as the very air we breathe, yet farther than the farthermost star. We yearn to reach you. We seek the light and warmth of your presence. Though we say you are near, we are lonely and alone. Oh, let our desire be so strong that it will tear the veil that keeps you from our sight. Let your light release our darkness and reveal the glory and joy of your presence. Page 30. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, bechokma poteach she'arim, uvitvuna meshene itim, umachalif et hazmanim, umisader et hakochavim, b'mishmerotehem bar kirtzono. Borei yom v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or, umavir yom umevi layla, umavdil ben yom uvein layla, Adonai tzivaot shemo, el chai v'kayam tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai, Hama'ariv Aravim. Page 32, we have our prayer. It's about revelation, which means God revealing Torah to us. But really it's beyond that. It's seeing that revelation as an act of love. That God didn't just create the world and let it be, but God really, out of love for humanity, desired to teach and to reveal as well in the same way a parent might. Page 32, Ahavat Olam.
Ahavat Olam, Beit Yisrael, Amecha Avta, Amcha Avta. Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu lemadata, otanu lemadata. Akein Adonai Eloheinu b'shachbenu uvkumenu nasiach b'chukecha v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha uv'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed ki hem chayeinu ve'orech yameinu Uvahem nage yomam v'layla, nage אהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל, אוהב עמו ישראל.
Please rise. We continue with the Shema on page 34.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol meodecha vehayu hadivarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha vishinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'veitecha uvlechtecha v'derech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha ukshartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha leman tizkeru v'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'item kedoshim le'elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hoseti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem le'elohim. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Please be seated. We continue responsively in the middle of page 39. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth. The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea.
Page 40.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, נורא תהילות עושה פלא, נורא תהילות עושה פלא. מלכותך ראו בניך, בוקי הים לפני משה ומרים, זה אלי ענו ואמרו, זה אלי ענו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. לי 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 לי
Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Praised are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. We continue on page 43. This is one of my favorites. Let there be love and understanding among us.
Oops, it's not on right. There we go. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu, Leshalom. V'hamidenu, Shomrenu lechaim. Ufros aleinu, Sukat shlomecha. Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu. Hashkivenu, Leshalom. And let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms. Let there be love and understanding among us. Let peace and friendship be our shelter from life's storms.
Page 45. We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. Continue with Vishamru, page 44.
Vishamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת בתורתם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש.
Please rise. We continue with the Amidah, page 46.
Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agita hilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor ve'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, ve'Koneh Hakol, ve'Zocher Chastei Avot ve'Imahot, U'mevii Gula livnei bneihem, Leman Shemo be'ahava. Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh hakol atah Rav le'Hoshia. Mashiv haruach u'marid hagashem, Mechalkel chaim bechesed, Mechayeh hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim ve'rofeh cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Michamocha ba'al gevurot, Umido melach, Melech memit u'mechayeh, u'matzmiach Yeshua. V'ne'eman atah l'hachayot ha'kol, Baruch atah Adonai, mechayeh ha'kol. Atah kadosh, v'shemcha kadosh, u'kdoshim b'chol yom, yihalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. You are holy, and your name is holy. Those who strive to be holy declare your glory day by day. Blessed is our God, blessed is the one, O world ablaze with splendor. Atah kadosh, v'shemcha kadosh, u'kdoshim b'chol yom, yihalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
Please be seated. We continue at the top of page 53. I love this next reading. It's a theme that comes up in the Torah a lot. The idea that people become surprised by God or don't notice the miracles around them. We see it several times. We see it when Jacob leaves home and he spends the night in the middle of nowhere, I guess, and stumbles upon God in a dream. And when he wakes up, he says he was surprised. He says, surely God's in this place and I did not know. The bush that's burning that's referenced in here, that's Moses notices a bush that's burning and is not consumed by the flame. It takes quite a bit of time, I think, to notice wood is burning and not realize that it's not turning to ash. Like, you really have to stare at it. But this theme that kind of comes up in a number of different ways is that actually miracles could be all around us all the time. It's more about noticing rather than whether they're there. And a lot of times all that means is appreciating the world around us. Page 53, we read together. Days pass and the years vanish, and we walk sightless among miracles. God, fill our eyes with seeing and our minds with knowing. Let there be moments when your presence, like lightning, illumines the darkness in which we walk. Help us to see wherever we gaze that the bush burns unconsumed, and we, clay touched by God, will reach out for holiness and exclaim in wonder, "How filled with awe is this place, and we did not know it. Blessed is the Eternal One, the Holy God." Page 55. Together. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who sanctifies Shabbat. We continue now with silent prayer. Page 60.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Ki ata hu melech Adon B'chol HaShalom. Ki ata hu melech Adon
B'chol HaShalom. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam.
V'tov b'necha levarech et amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך.
Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam. Continue on page 253 now for prayers for healing. If anybody would like to share a name with us of someone you're thinking about who's not well, someone in need of healing, whether they're sick or hurt, I invite you to share their name out loud as I come around the room.
Carol Markham.
Thank you. Yeah,
Stephen Hoffman, Susan Vetter,
thank you.
Daniel Green family.
Thank you.
Mike Rollins,
Thank you.
Barbara Van Gelderen.
Thank you.
late parents.
Sorry, thank you. For those names shared and those that remain in our hearts, we pray, Mishaberach Avotenu v'imotenu. May the one who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, bless and heal those who are in need of healing, May God bless them with a refuah shlema, complete healing of body and spirit. Baruch atah Adonai, Rofei Cholim, blessed are you, God, healer of the sick. Together we say, Amen. We sing together. Our Misha Berach prayer for healing, this version is composed by Kyra.
Sheberach Avotenu ve'imotenu Avraham, Yitzchak, v'Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, v'Leah. Hu yivarech et hacholim. To those who need healing, we hold you in our thoughts with love and hope you are feeling us strengthen you and hold you up. We give you our compassion and our care. We do all we can and then we offer prayer. Mi sheberach Avotenu ve'imotenu Avraham, Yitzchak, v'Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, v'Leah. Hu yivarech et hacholim.
Amen. We'll take a moment now also to check in with everyone. If anyone has anything significant in their lives they'd like to share, maybe something from the past week or something that you're anticipating in the week ahead. I imagine there's some turkey in people's near future, near to short to midterm future. But if anyone would like to share anything. Ezra. I see. I knew it. Turkey was in the future. Yeah. You went on a field trip, yeah. Today.
In first grade. Third grade.
In third grade. First field trip in third grade. Jay.
I think I'm on the brink of having one of those minor miracles. All four of my children have agreed to come to Thanksgiving together.
All four of your children are joining you for Thanksgiving. That's fantastic. Wonderful. A lot to be thankful for then.
Ask him after.
I'm sorry?
Ask him after.
Ask him after. Phil?
Well, Sue and I are going to Charleston to celebrate Thanksgiving with
How
our
fun.
daughter Debbie, my sister and brother-in-law, and their family.
Okay.
And also, I'll mention my daughter, she got engaged about a month ago.
Wow. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov on the engagement and safe travels on your upcoming trip. Tom.
And we're going to Virginia, and I talked with my sister today, and it seems they're more excited about Wicked opening
I'm excited about it too.
than men are.
Yes, it's exciting times for Wicked fans.
It's
So,
coordinated that all of her children and all of us are going to the field on the street. So.
wonderful. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Wicked is also coming up this week, so much to be thankful
And
for.
we'll be part of Broadway Shabbat.
Yes, yes. And Broadway Shabbat's in January, so coming up, and something will be featured in that from Wicked. All right. Well, let's switch gears then. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
So, I was thinking, what should I talk about today? I was thinking, well, it's a sermon. I should talk about one of life's big questions that has evaded answers for a really long time, but I don't know that we'll answer it tonight, but we'll at least raise the question, which is, what came first, the chicken or the egg? This has been debated over and over again, as you can imagine. Actually, let's rephrase that, but with a Thanksgiving twist. What came first, the turkey dinner or the Thanksgiving holiday? It sounds like a joke, but it actually gets at something real. We often imagine Thanksgiving as a holiday that grew out of a feast. People sat down to a big celebratory meal, and only afterwards did someone decide to call it a holiday. But in truth, the way we practice Thanksgiving now is completely the other way around. Because the day exists, we make a feast. We cook the turkey, bake the pies, buy the pies, depending on which household you're in. We're a buy the pie family. Set our tables, we gather around because it's Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving comes first. The holiday of gratitude leads to this sense of abundance when we sit down to our tables, not the other way around. Very few of us randomly cook a massive turkey feast on a Thursday in November. But the point is, gratitude, meaning Thanksgiving, leads to this feeling of abundance. Not many of us, just randomly throw those big dinners. Are you still with me? Make sense? Okay, good. Because that idea is actually very close to the message in this week's Torah portion, which is Toldot. When we open the Torah and read from Toldot, what we read about is a family that is convinced that blessings are limited and fragile. And to understand what I mean by that, let me just share a little bit of the backstory. This Torah portion is about Isaac and his wife Rebekah and their children Jacob and Esau. Before Isaac is even born, the household that he comes into is shaped by fear that there isn't room enough for everyone. Isaac's half-brother Ishmael and Ishmael's mother Hagar are sent away because Isaac's mother Sarah worries that two sons cannot share one inheritance or one future. Isaac grows up knowing that his own family once solved a problem of perceived scarcity by narrowing the circle. Later in Isaac's childhood comes the Akedah, that time when his father Abraham nearly sacrificed him. However we interpret that story, it can teach a child that even love and safety sometimes feels uncertain. That must have been one of Isaac's takeaway. Twice in his early life, two different moments teach him the same lesson: that blessings can be fragile and that space is limited. By the time Isaac becomes a parent, the pattern is already in place. Isaac and his wife Rebekah have twins, Jacob and Esau, and each parent favors a different child. Rebekah favors Jacob and Isaac favors Esau. Jacob believes he must take his father's blessing, and if he doesn't, then he will never receive one. Esau assumes that if Jacob gets a blessing, there will be nothing left for him. Isaac himself speaks as though he has only one blessing to give. Everyone behaves as if a blessing is a bit like a genie's wish, powerful, but usable only once, and then gone forever. Keep that story in your mind, though, because I want to shift gears to another related story that's also in this week's Torah portion. In this other story, the Torah gives us a quieter scene, the redigging of wells. For those of you who do weekly Torah study with us, we never read this because it's very easy to glaze over it. There's the story about Jacob and Esau competing for their parents' blessing. That's almost what we come back to year after year because there's so much to talk about with that. The idea that Isaac and his servants redug some old wells, It's almost like, who cares? Except that story of redigging those wells is related. The redigging of the wells takes place in Israel's Negev region, which is a desert, where water is precious and the fear of scarcity is real. So Isaac's servants reopen wells that his father Abraham had once dug. Local shepherds argue over the first two that Isaac digs up. So Isaac names those wells, the first one Esek, which means strife, and Sitnah, the second one, which means obstruction. Strife and obstruction. But instead of fighting for control of those wells, which Isaac could have done, Isaac moves on and digs again. And when he reaches a third well, he names it Rehovot, meaning wide spaces, and says, now God has made room for us, and we shall be fruitful in the land. This moment stands in direct contrast to everything his family has known and how they've been behaving up until now. Isaac could have clung to that first well or the first two wells, to grab them, to guard them, to protect them, because there's only so much water to go around. Water is precious. They're in the desert. But he doesn't do that. He chooses not to see the world, not to live in the world as competing over limited resources. Rather, he chooses to move on, and he chooses spaciousness, trust in his own future, and the possibility that there could be enough for everyone. He knows, with effort, that there is enough for everyone. He treats blessing as something that can grow just by continuing to dig. To be fair, he did have to work hard to create that opportunity for everyone. But he moved toward it instead of assuming that it could not exist. We have a great feast for Thanksgiving, but it doesn't just magically appear on the table. It does if you go over someone else's house. If you host, it doesn't just magically appear. We make it happen. Thanksgiving teaches that abundance can stem from gratitude and also work. We're grateful for the people in our lives and want to share with them, so we feast. On the other hand, the Torah teaches that scarcity is sometimes a choice when we decide before working to get more that there's only so much. So the question for this weekend is simple. Which mindset do we choose? The worldview of the stolen blessing, where someone must lose something for someone else to gain, or the worldview of Rehovot, that third well, the wide open space, where blessing grows when we continue to work hard and make sure that everyone has enough. May this Thanksgiving weekend deepen our capacity to create space for one another, and may we notice the blessings that expand when they are shared. And may we, like Isaac, learn to step out of old patterns and move towards a life that feels wide open and generous. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Kyra's got a special song for us now. You might be familiar with it once you hear it.
You who are on the road must have a code that you can live by, and so become yourself, because the past is just a goodbye. So teach your children well. Their father's hell did slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams. The one they pick's the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you. You of tender years can't know the fears that your elders grew by. And so please help them with your youth. They seek the truth. Be careful before they can die. So teach your parents well. Their children's hell will slowly go by, and feed them on your dreams. The one they picked, the one you'll know by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you.
Now we have a few announcements, which will be shared for us by Jay Markowitz.
I guess I come up there.
Please. Kyra, can I borrow the mic?
Sure.
Thank you. Speak into the. Come on around. There you are. Speak into this.
Okay. Thank you, Rabbi, and thank you for the thought-provoking sermon. And yeah, we never have gotten to the three wills. And Kyra, Crosby, Stills, and Nash has nothing on you. That was great. Thank you. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. I'm Jay Markowitz. I'm here with Sabrina Riddle, who's we are representing the Board of Trustees, and I got a lot of things to tell you, so get comfortable. Calling all singers. Broadway Shabbat is coming up on January 23rd, and the informational meeting will be on December 2nd. We would love for you to be part of the cast. The community food drive will continue through the month of November. Please bring your donations to the TKC lobby. And Hanukkah is coming. Join us for any or all of the following events. December 12th is our congregational dinner and Hanukkah family Shabbat service. December 14th, we have Hanukkah Palooza. And December 19th is vodka and latkes. A couple other things here that ongoing. Just wanted to remind everybody that Sabrina is leading a conversational Hebrew class for beginners. When is that, Sabrina? Is that on Mondays?
Mondays at 7 p.m.
Mondays at 7 p.m. So if you want to get involved, there's the lady to talk to. And then also ongoing, we have the rabbi leading the introduction to Judaism. And that takes place on Thursday evenings at 7 o'clock. Please join us in the social hall after the service for an oneg. And thanks to Mark Kuzman's team for providing the tasty treats for our oneg. Shabbat Shalom.
Continue on page 282. Please rise. We continue with Aleinu at the bottom of the page 282.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. 287. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Please remain standing. We continue on page 293. Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. We're in a period of mourning for Ed and Shell, and we are observing yahrzeit for Robert Rosenfeld, Sarah Daneman, Bernice Gordon, Elizabeth Lapidus, Harry Fuchs, Sidney Fishman, Rebecca Madenick, Elsie Rosenshine, Carrie Arnovitz, Zelda Bleckner, and Hyman Berman. If anyone else would like to share a name out loud, someone that you're remembering who passed away either recently or at this time in years past, I invite you to say their name out loud. Yes?
Julie Tyson.
Thank you.
Jimmy Martin.
Thank you. Mourner's Kaddish, page 294. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma tivrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, b'gala uv'izman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevorach leolam almei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, Vitadar, Vitale, Vitalal, Shmei de Kudusha Berichu, Le'ela, Minko, Birchata, Vishirata, Tushbechata, V'nechemata, Damiram Dalma, V'imru, Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chayim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. Osei Shalom Bimromav, Hu Ya'aseh Shalom, Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be for a blessing. Together we say, Amen. Please be seated. Continue on page 5 with Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho be'ava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit, ki hu yom techila lemikrae kodesh, Zecher litziat Misraim, Kivanu v'acharta, ve'otanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, ve'shabbat kodshecha, be'ava uvratzon, hinchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Amen. L'chaim. And Motzi. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Amen. There you go. And our closing song is Lidor Vador, from one generation to the next.
We are gifts and we are blessings. We are history in song. We are hope and we are healing. We are learning to be strong. We are words and we are stories. We are pictures of the past. We are carriers of wisdom, not the first and not the last. L'dor vador nagid God lecha, l'dor vador we protect this chain. From generation to generation, l'dor vador these lips will praise your name.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Please join us in the social hall.